I am definitively saying not sold on that, and here's why. It's a great book. Gary Keller's built a brilliant empire, and he's an incredibly brilliant human being. I have tremendous respect for him and what he's done. The only reason I would say not sold is because I think that that model appeals and works for some agents, but not everybody, right? And I'm not a big fan of the sort of one size fits all functionality. You know, uh, I'm about to say something that's probably controversial, big shock there. But growing up, I grew up in a very religious family, and one of the main things was, learning about the Bible and all the things in Jesus and stuff like that was, there was the old teaching of that Jesus said, I am the way and the light, they're Alpha and the Omega. There are none before me and none after me. Follow my path to the kingdom of heaven. Cool. And then as I got older and became a little more interested in understanding world religions, I studied Buddhism. And Buddha said, believe nothing I say. Try it for yourself. And then you decide. And to me, that's kind of how I view a lot of these different types of tremendous books or methodologies about things. I think it's a great read, but I think that some people take it too far. And I think that sometimes it can be a little bit cult-like in some of those things. So I like diversity when I'm looking at those things.
I agree with you. And it is a good book and it had great reviews. Someone even said it's a Bible of real estate. Someone said it should be mandatory. And if you want to have the real estate license, you absolutely have to read the book. So I disagree with that completely. I believe that, just like you said, it's not, we're not all the same. We're unique. We have unique personalities. And if I want to learn something from the book, it has to fit my personality, my character, and my needs. Actually, we all have, though, in the real estate industry, you're supposed to have the same goal in the same direction and whatever else, but no, we're all different. So there are a lot of different real estate books that I appreciate and I do read. As a matter of fact, I prepared one I love and I read it twice. Well, it's very thin, so it's okay. I can handle that. It's The Giant Leap. And it's basically believing in yourself and believing in the dream. You have a dream, you want to be somewhere, you want to be somebody, or you want to have a certain position, and you read it over and over how you can accomplish and how you can reach the dream. For me, that book, this particular book, is much more helpful than reading Gary Keller's book, which I agree with you. Talented, super sharp, created an empire. Not everyone obviously can do something like that. So I have great respect for him. And as a matter of fact, Alan Dalton, who also lives in Connecticut, he said that if it was such a thing as Hall of Fame for real estate, he would put Gary Keller in the Hall of Fame. So here we go. That's, different levels of respect.
It's not the Bible of real estate, because if it was, they'd be teaching it mandatorily in Texas schools. But listen, I'm with you. It's to me that balance of things. I beg agents, I beg them, I beg you. If you hear the sound of my voice, please be mindful of toxic positivity. Please be mindful of toxic. There's so many things out there about all the positivity that you see about positive mindset. That's great to have a positive mindset, but not at the expense of suppressing feelings. So much of this stuff is about just this sheer willpower of converting yourself into being a master of your universe and domain. And, this just at a certain point becomes too much. It becomes ineffective. It becomes unrealistic. And it unfortunately pushes people into this toxic positivity of having to maintain a positive outlook all the time. So just enough's enough.
Enough is enough.